Welcome back, YouTube. Sitting downtown Grand Prairie. Um, my van once again wants to give me stress, so I am sitting in a parking spot here. I've broken down. No symptoms, no nothing. Everything was fine, and it just quit. So I took off the doghouse. I pulled the distributor cover off and I cleaned up some of the connections and everything, but she's whirling over. Everything's fine that way, but I'm not getting no spark, or at least that's what it seems like, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. Because this happened before, about over a year ago. Me and my son were cruising around town, and all of a sudden it just died. Couldn't figure it out. Ended up towing it back to his place. And I fixed I changed the coil. That didn't work. Then I started changing the rest of the parts on the distributor, and then it was fixed. So I'm not 100% sure which part on the distributor failed. I have a good idea which one it was. It's the one that's shaped like a C with the two prongs on each end. It's got the wires coming off each end. Anyways, pretty sure it was that part. I can't remember what they're called. I used to know this stuff when I was younger. But all I know is they did the exact twin thing. It just quit. No hesitation, no nothing. I was just cruising down a one-way street, and my van seemed like it was quiet. And I was like, okay. And I went to move my steering wheel. Yeah, it's stiff. And I was like, okay, I got to eyeball an empty spot here somewhere, and hopefully I can find one soon, because I'm going to be rolling to a stop. So I coasted it as far as I could, got it into a parking spot along the edge here. I don't know what's going to happen with the downtown Grand Prairie rules with the parking. I haven't seen any ticket guys yet or whatever, but so I took the doghouse off. I was trying to figure it out myself. But, of course, I have frig all for tools with me. I don't have sandpaper. I don't have nothing. So now I got no choice but to spend the money and get it towed back to my son's house and see if I can figure it out from there. But traffic is really busy, and it's like I can't even lean out my door to check my fuses, because I'll turn around. The traffic is right up against my door here, and every time there's a gap in the spot, I try to go out, but because they're moving a little too quick, and I don't like have my legs sticking out of my vehicle on a one-way street with the people that drive in this town. So I'd like to check all my fuses out, but I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't trust nobody around this town for being on alert and keeping an eye out for legs. So I got no choice. I got to tow it home. So that's where I'm at. I didn't get out of town. Everything was going good. I thought, geez, right on. I got everything all figured out. I got everything all packed up. It's a beautiful day. The last couple of days was really cold and windy, and it was snowing for a little while yesterday. And today was nice, beautiful, sunny day. And I thought, yep, I'll go do some running around town, get all the stuff that I need, and then maybe tomorrow I could take off. Oh, just the harder you try to have good humor about it all, you just got to still go forward no matter what. Part of me wants to lose my temper, start kicking and banging shit. The other part of me knows that just I'm supposed to be grown up by now. I'm supposed to be calm. But when you're dealing with this stuff, and you got all this traffic and everything, and then you always get the people that walk by, everything okay? None of them are mechanically inclined, but they always loved giving their opinions. It's like, appreciate your help, but you're not helping me. I already know what my problem is. I've lost spark somehow, and I got to figure out why. But I can't do it right here. So, just a quick video to let you know I haven't left. And thankfully, it's not 30, 40 below weather like it usually is in the wintertime in this town. And then trying to figure out this problem because that happened to me before. But I'll tell you, the weather is changing fast, and my son's not available for at least another week and a half. So I got no transportation to drive around to get anything. So it's between towing it, cabbing left and right, if I choose to cab to go get parts here and there. But it's a playing game because it always turns out you always buy a whole bunch of parts that it ain't the problem. You always end up, the last part you buy is the one that fixes the problem. There's nothing wrong with freshening everything up. I'm always a believer of that. So, but the problem is with this town, I don't know what it is with this town, but when you order parts in this town, especially this age of a vehicle, it's like, it's this, oh, we can't get it and it'll take this long. And right now we got a stupid postal strike. So thank you again, Postal Service, because you really suck. You know, I'm sorry that you're not getting paid what you feel you're worth, and I'm sorry about a lot of things, but at the end of the day, we, the public, have not served you wrong. But you're torturing us. And right now, I'd love to vent on that situation because I'll tell you, you guys have struck too many times in the last couple of years, and I'm getting really tired of it. But I'm just rambling on because there's nothing I can do about just whining on the phone, you know, so. But I'm not happy with them because I'm waiting for things that I need right now that's holding me up. And now that I'm broken down, unless the couriers can help me out with that situation, I don't know. But I like Amazon. I like things being delivered to my house when I need parts. Sometimes the parts place don't have it, so I can get it on Amazon. Problem is Amazon, some of it's carrier and some of it's postal service, depends on what the item is. And but either way, screw you, Postal Service. You really suck. Because we have a postal box here in this town. We've had it for a long time because with my son's industry, he's moved a few times since we've lived here, and I just said, well, we'll keep the postal box, and that way we don't have our mail all lost all the time. But what's the difference? What's the sense of paying for a box when these fools are constantly on strike? I don't know how many times they've been on strike this past year and a half. It's been at least 3 times, I think. And the last time they were on strike was at Christmas. So once again, what's that got to do with us? We haven't done nothing to you, but you sure enjoyed ruining everybody's Christmas, didn't you? Canada-wide postal strike. But anyways, let's get back to this YouTube channel of van life. And I guess I'll let you go with this video because, like I said, I got my doghouse here, or part of it. The rest is here, but thankfully I had that toolkit socket set. It got me started on some of the situation, but I need other things and I don't have them. And when you don't have connections and you don't know anybody, makes it even that much more frustrating. So I have to rely on myself because I refuse to give the mechanics a nickel in this town because they are no different than the postal service. They like to rip people off. And I've seen it too many times. And they charge way more than what they do. So, thankfully, I'm smart enough where I've always solved my own problems. And I'm old school where if I can't fix it, I'll sell it and buy something else. But anyways, that's where I'm at, people. The other problem I'm having too, I don't know if any of you have tried sending me coffee money or anything like that, but you can't. because that's the other problem I'm having. My PayPal that I have set up for my account is in limbo because for me to switch my bank account so the PayPal can send it to my bank account, I can't do that because I need my driver's license picture ID in order to scan it on my phone, in order for me to accept the application, in order for it to set up for the PayPal part of it. But my banking information I can't complete because I don't have my driver's license, because it's in the postal service right now, stuck in the mail. So for those of you, if you have tried, I apologize. But for any of you that are thinking that maybe you could help me with any of this, you can't. On my own. I can't finish and complete that because I need my banking information. And to be honest, that's where I was actually heading, was to my bank, to see if there's any way they could arrange it that in person with all my information, that they could allow that application to finish in order for the PayPal to have my banking information. So then if anybody wants to donate, or if anybody wants to whatever, then that's possible. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm on a very, very low income. So when these things happen, it sure makes a lot of stress, but that's not any of your fault. But that's a whole nother video of why that's the way it is right now. Someday I might get into why I'm at where I'm at, but I'm not really comfortable about talking about any of that right now. I'm just trying to push forward with what I have and go with that. So peace out, take care, and I'll send you an update if I solve any problems or whatever. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm broke down and getting ready to call for a tow. So take care. We'll see you later. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you.